Alesh still, again, he said every single series, if I can ban Hunter, I will. So he does that. And then Trump takes out Alesh's Freeze Mage.
Oh my god, that's so weird.
That's interesting to me that he took out the Freeze Mage.
Right.
He has like a warrior and a priest.
Well, yeah, and then even Druid is strong against the Freeze Mage too, if you can pressure and then heal out of range with Ancient of Lore.
And nobody banned a Warlock, so we might be able to see some Warlock games. Do we know what types of decks are they playing?
I know Alesh plays Handlock. He doesn't
Trump
like
has Zoo. Trump has Zoo.
Right. I know Alesh doesn't like Zoo. He doesn't like the he doesn't like playing it, and he loves Handlock on the flip side.
Yeah.
So
what? Well, it looks like it's going to be Zoo against Freeze Mage.
I don't think this is possible based off the screen selection.
Yeah, it looks like we just got the wrong vetoes there, but that's fine. We'll try to figure out what those vetoes are ASAP and let you guys know. But it is going to be Freeze Mage going up against Zoo, and generally speaking, with decent hands from both sides, I generally like Freeze Mage against Zoo pretty good, man. Like, it feels like they can't quite kill you, but sometimes they get like a Nubrian Egg out there. You have to use a Blizzard, and they get that extra damage through.
I think it's like really important if you get an Undertaker. If Zoo is able to scale from Undertaker, playing really tough drops every turn, Mage might stumble and not be able to stop them, and then just when Zoo approaches you with a lot of minions and deals a lot of damage, at some point like Ice Block doesn't even matter. But definitely Mage has a good chance also if he's just stopping the damage, using the AoEs to clear. At some point Zoo will just drop too low and Mage will just finish it.
Yeah.
Oh man, you don't actually have a way to answer this early game threat. You want something like a Frostbolt to stop the Knife Juggler damage.
Yeah.
So do you coin an Ice Barrier? No, I guess you just drop Thalmos.
Oh wow.
I do like that actually
this
a
will
lot.
Be silenced.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You deny the draw, which is important. The number one objective in any game for Freeze Mage in the beginning is to draw.
That is a fact right there, and especially since he kept that coin, like he's looking for some way out of this predicament, but as is, looks like it's not going to be able to find that.
By the way, there is a merit to not silence it as well. Like you can possibly give them to draw a card and keep Iron Beak to silence a Doomsayer, or to silence your own minion.
Yeah, you're right.
Just win the game. So, but I think it was a correct play. I mean, denying the draw if your opponent just plays Thalmos is just a signal. Hey, I'm playing Thalmos because I want to draw a card.
By the way, just a tiny side note. I think Trump realized it when he was placing down the Leper Gnome that if there's a Cone of Cold in this deck, he's misplaced his minions. Should have both 2/1s in the center. But it's not a big deal, and I don't think Alesh actually has Cone of Cold in here. So,
I think he does. He does.
Oh, he did have it. Okay,
that
sorry.
That is a really big deal, too.
Yeah, that
if it came in pace, but now you can just, no harm, no foul. You put the Knife Juggler in the between here.
Yeah.
Now, do you want to play Knife Juggler and then Voidwalker, or do you Knife Juggler tap?
Oh boy.
Yeah,
I think I tap here. Like, I think that the Voidwalker, even though that would be like an extra 2 damage coming out this turn, like I feel like you need to start drawing a few extra cards. Like, even though that's going to reduce your life total, maybe make it easier for the mage to kill you off. Like, you need to be drawing extra cards because he will clear this. This will get cleared. This is not going to end the game most likely.
You say that, but
there's like not really.
Yeah, I guess he hasn't drawn it yet.
There's a Lotheb coming down next turn.
I guess you are right about that.
Yeah, Lotheb will be such a destructive card. Like this is going to be frozen, but then Lotheb comes down and stops the possible Blizzard next turn. Like there's like the Blizzard would be a possibility with a coin, but there's no Blizzard. And
okay, so
man,
you have to get Loot Horde. You have to get something out to stop the damage, but then of course a simple juggle can change all this.
And here's the thing, like, he has this Lotheb, but now his opponents use the coin. Like, I guess what this stops is Frost Novas.
That no-scope from the Knife Juggler.
That no-scope.
Oh, he drew Blizzard, but he used his coin.
Yeah, that's really rough, but...
Well, he still has the Frost Nova, so it's fine.
No, but he can't play it, though.
He can't play anything.
I mean, he doesn't have anything he can do.
Like, this is actually
He's actually locked out of the game.
Yeah, he can't play any of his spells.
Oh,
and that's
man.
it.
Shut
that's
the
lethal.
door.
Okay,
that's the will play.
I guess I was silly to say that wasn't going to kill him, but I would say that went very, very well for Trump, and Alesh just kind of didn't draw any of the cards he actually needed.
That's the thing with
unfortunately.
the reactive decks. It's like that's why Zoo is so powerful. You just drop your minions. You have all like stable hands 90% of the time, and you just drop their minions. And Lothab is just sealing the deal. It's like that snowball card. You spawn the board, and then you're like Lothab, and I win. It's like easy.
When it operates perfectly to what it needs to respond to.
By the way,
situation.
the handlock was actually banned by Trump. I'm
Oh,
looking at
okay.
his screen right now. So the mage was the deck he selected,
Yeah.
and handlock was the deck that Trump banned.
Oh, it's as if the production crew knew already ahead of time.
So would you prefer to go into? I don't remember what his warrior deck is. I don't think we've seen it. But anyways, I guess that doesn't matter.
Druid-
Oh, of
Druid
course.
makes sense too.
Yeah, I forgot. He does have the zombie chows in there.
Zombie
so.
Chow, I like it. What do you guys think about it?
He's got 2 zombie chows.
It's great. I mean, zombie chow is going to be something that helps you out so much against aggro. You don't care if they gain health. It's
It makes sense in the current metagame, especially since he runs Alex Straza in the deck, and you don't care whatsoever about their life total. Not to mention that Alex Straza in this matchup might be an MVP card in the late stage of the game where like Zoo's trying to just draw a Soulfire off the top, and then you have a way to bounce yourself back at 15 to put yourself out of that range.
Also, being in Druid, you want to put yourself in a position where you're trading minions and you're getting advantage on board. And you will eventually. I mean, Zoo will be playing all those small minions, but you have beefy minions like Yetis, like Druids, Spectral Knights. They're pretty good when they're trading.
Wild Growth is one of the best cards in the game in the very beginning opening hand, but
so is this one.
But at the same time, you don't always have the opportunity to play it.
Yeah, like his curve doesn't fit it. Like he's
At the moment.
he's going to play it maybe on turn 3 or something, which is not normal, but I'd be fine with that.
Oh, that was a nice card. to get.
Yes, that was so important actually.
And I think you actually Soulfire the 2/3.
All right.
Do you? Yeah.
Cross your heart. Hope to
Oh!
die.
Oh,
Well,
he
that
got it.
is
That's good.
That's optimal. It's really funny. Before he drew this egg, I was like, "This hand is terrible. This is such an awful hand. I would not be happy with
he
this."
still can get second Doomguard here or second Soulfire.
Yeah, still, but when you're staring at
He
the
will.
Doomguard and the Soulfire, you're like, this is not the hand I want to have as a Zoo deck.
Yeah.
Right now, do you like it? I mean, you only have one card, but still.
Well, more importantly for Alesh, how do you play this turn?
Yeah. Here's the thing: if you coin out this Shade of Noxramas, right, and he plays another minion with Death Rattle, you're gonna feel real bad. If you use the Wild Growth, of course, you can.
Push out Ancient of Lore.
Yeah, you can push out the Ancient Lore, which
I think
is
that's what
pretty
he's
awesome.
going for. Unless he wants to play out Shade right now to answer it, but I think the Ancient of Lore is a strong play. It's a 5/5.
Yeah, I like the Ancient of Lore play. It's like, I guess in some ways just a little tiny tad greedy, but like in this game it is definitely going to work out, I think.
I think it's important too that there wasn't like a strong 3-drop like Void Terror coming out, because if the Void Terror was follows up, then the Ancient of Lore would be in a pretty bad spot. It's so easy to trade up as Zoo with like a abusive sergeant that it can get traded out. And get
Wait, why is there an Alex Straza in this deck?
Oh, right, that's your.
'Cause every deck
you
plays
haven't
Alex
seen this.
Straza.
Alex Straza is like the surprise tech card. It's like Master Chef, or what was it? Iron Chef. The secret ingredient is Alex Straza. Like you have to build every deck here.
Okay, yeah, I see what you're saying.
I was explaining
It's
it after my
abalone,
series, but I didn't
so-
expect everybody
Great
to play it.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you play
I don't think
Alex
anyone
Straza in
expected
Druid.
that, right?
Yeah.
That's.
Oh, wow. This
Yeah,
is
the
actually-
abusive sergeant is pretty nice.
Ooh, I don't know.
I don't mind trading Direwolf.
Yeah, I think it's fine.
You think so?
Yeah, you're getting a 4/4. You know what? The Druid basically has one huge problem. You don't have the taunts. Like this kind of Druid.
Oh, he does have the taunts. He has Ancient of Lore. Or sorry, Ancient of War.
Yeah, and he does.
I know it's a weird deck. Trust me, it's a weird deck, but it works. For Alesh, it's been his the highest win
War.
percentage.
So is it like
2.
Oh, okay. I'm excited now.
You want to make any other guesses?
Okay, there are no.
Yeah, I know. I guess with him going
it's
into
hard.
a
It's
5-mana turn,
Yeah.
he can give up the Direwolf Alpha here.
And of course, yeah, he always has Druid the Claws as well.
Well,
Yeah.
I think if you play Flame Imp and Abusive Sergeant, and its trading is pretty good because you're only giving up a 2/2, you're giving a 4/4. You obviously attack first with Undertaker, and your board is actually pretty good. How swipe resistant is this board?
Semi.
Reasonably swipe resistant.
It is swipe resistant, right?
Yeah. I mean, a swipe only kills 2 minions.
Oh, and he's got Doomguard to follow us up as well. This is very hard for Alesh to do something about it. In fact, Shade next Rammus to set up a better swipe.
You have
Seems
to swipe.
like the play. Oh, you had to swipe here?
You think? I think you have to swipe. I mean, the swipe is.
You prevent 6 damage with a swipe, but you build nothing, right?
That is true.
But when you
know what? Yeah, I think you do have to swipe.
Oh, but then you have Force of Nature the following turn.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Right.
That seems to be the best that you can do.
And Doomguard gets slammed down.
That's painful.
10 damage.
And
He already
Alesh
has-
is like, oh my god.
Wow, Zoo can be pretty good.
Did Alesh actually realize
Newsflash.
that this Doomguard was the 50-50 from the Soulfire?
That's true.
Possibly.
Yeah, but then he'd have a Void Walker. How sick would that be?
That's right. Can't stop that.
Can't stop that. That's a
Void
taunt
Walker with
image.
the Direwolf, and he could even life that then?
Oh, yeah.
Protects him from the Force of Nature.
Well, this is just so rough.
If he can survive, like if he, no, he can't survive though. Like
Well-
he has to play defensively, like Keeper of the Grove.
So 3-8.
Like, Keeper, kill the Undertaker, and attack with
Hero power?
Shapeshift into a 3-1. Oh my.
I mean, you have to. Otherwise, if you give him Defender Vargas value on 2 targets, you're in big
Well,
trouble.
I think you pretend he's not going to draw Defender Vargas. Even though I'm not saying that is a wrong play, but I think...
You're going to be taking the 3 damage anyways, so you might as well kill it off now.
Well, on top of that, Alesh actually knows that Trump is an excellent Zoo player, and right now Trump has a lot of potential in his hand.
They all.
I was like, where are you going to go with this?
I was like, you better fit. This better be a good punchline. He also has the alternative to use Force of Nature to clear, and save 3 health.
Oh man, this is painful to watch.
But Force of Nature allows him to clear the Doomguard next turn, so Alesh is gonna have to do this. But Soulfire off the top ends the game, or second Doomguard.
Second Doomguard, go.
There's all sorts of
overwhelming.
stuff.
Oh
Okay,
wow, he needs
there's
2 more.
one.
2 more.
Oh, almost.
Nah, not bad. You still get minions that stick on the board. That's the
Alex-
most important thing.
Alex Strauss is so far away still.
Innervate Alex Straza.
That would be pretty good.
Yeah. And he's dead.
Ah, hold on. What
No.
does Rat draw?
Hold on there.
Does Rat draw like Druid of the Claw and he survives?
Sure. Yeah.
You have 2 points of life. Like, so many cards
Right,
still
but
kill you.
only for 2 more turns.
Iron Beagle then is an out.
Sure, Soulfire is also now.
We haven't seen
but-
Iron Beak Owl yet. Like, actually, neither he nor Amaz have we seen Iron Beak Owl from.
No, we saw
the
Trump
Sudeikis.
play Iron Beak Owl the previous
Trump-
game.
The
Did we?
previous game, yeah.
Oh,
He
I'm
signed-
crazy.
He
Signed
signed
Dominus.
Oh,
Dominus.
yeah.
Yeah.
That happened. I'm sorry.
And you also said how good of a play that was too.
Yeah, that was a fantastic play.
Yeah. That's good. I feel like Rat's your best course of action.
Mm-hmm.
Rat the face.
Rat the face?
It's 2014, not 2013. You could used to be able to do that.
Good old days. Druid burn decks.
It was so good. Starful face,
Yep.
rough face.
No, wow, that's probably the second worst draw he could have
Thousand
gotten
Creeper.
here.
Wow.
Oh my god, so Trump is getting a 2-0 lead over Alesh.
Hey, man. Sometimes this is what Zoo does.
Sometimes
This is
Zoo-
what Zoo does.
Sometimes Zoo just wins 100 times.
Warrior and a priest that's actually a Death Rattle priest. I would actually take the Warrior here.
The 3-0.
I
Yeah,
think,
I would take the Warrior
Alesh might
3-0.
actually take Warrior. He loves his Warrior, and he might be more comfortable with it.
Okay.
No, he's going with the Hunter.
Well, we'll see how this works out for him.
And Iron Beak Owl was surprisingly a strong card to keep against Hunter, even though
Yes,
you
yes.
have Undertaker. So I wouldn't be surprised if he kept the Owl in his opening hand.
Yeah, I would love to see him to keep Undertaker Owl. I can't agree with you more, Frodan. Like, I think Ironbeak is really strong early game against Hunter because it trades with Haunted Creeper, which can be very useful. And
Silence.
I mean, that's the worst case
Yeah.
scenario, right? That is the worst case scenario. Okay, give me the card.
I like silencing Mad Scientist.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
that's the big thing. in my
Absolutely.
opinion. The traps give you so much tempo in this matchup that's really difficult.
Yeah.
The only way to seize it back is Soulfire, in which case oftentimes it's not even the card that
I think
you need to deal with. It's the trap.
By the way,
Undertaker can be a big target.
yeah, I mean, by the way, I really like the Trump is taking his time with this Mulligan.
Yeah.
Mulligan is the most important thing when you're playing aggro decks. Like, you have to make... Really, I mean,
Come on, it's the only
decisions-
thing you really have to worry about other than some trading damage.
Well, after that, it's getting easier, but Mulligan is really important. Like, the good
Yeah.
he kept Soulfire.
Well,
So,
I think the debate was the Owl, but I like keeping the Owl a lot.
What do you think about keeping Soulfire? Like, as opposed to like digging for more defrauded minions. He actually got an egg.
I would have thrown back the Soulfire personally. I don't know what you're saving that for. If you have the Owl, you already have the answer to like a good Undertaker opening or something like that. So.
By the way, the back-to-back defrauded draws, that's actually so good for Trump.
Very nice. And then on the next turn, like he has the coin, he can play out 2 things and Soulfire. I mean, I think if he doesn't need to use one of the cards like Iron Beak Owl, he can part ways with it, but it'd be nice.
Let's see what he wants to go for here.
Suddenly this got tricky.
Yeah, it did a little bit. I think I played the Knife Juggler here. I think I'd even coin into the Owl on this one too.
I agree, but you really want to hit it with the knife. You want to deny the beast.
How good's your aim?
My aim is flawless.
All right. Well,
My Knife Jugglers are true, Frodan. Yeah, if he nails that with the Owl, that's like an insanely good play right there.
yeah, because then if his opponent has Houndmaster.
Yeah.
Like that's the difference between swinging or not. But I guess you do also have the ability to Soulfire it.
Still, you really need to.
No,
hit
same
with
thing.
the
Just
knife.
need to juggle and kill it.
Oh, he fails there.
Oh well, what are you gonna do? You know, that's.
I guess you can Soulfire if you're that desperate, but not when you have these cards in your hand. These are very important utility cards.
Well, Soulfire will be a turn 5 card after Lotheb. Like if you're able to play
Yeah,
Lotheb,
that's
seal the
great
spells.
tempo. You can't even play spells, and then you remove your opponent. That's My sentence was half complete there, but I'm glad you guys nodded and understood what I meant.
We're on
2
the
a.m.
same wavelength right now. It's a long day. We're all
God,
jet lagged. Nimsh coming all the way from Poland to
Dude.
Germany.
I'm so tired. This is not my time zone.
No.
Is it the 1 hour difference? Kills
Oh,
you?
it's not 1 hour.
No, it's not even the 1 hour.
Oh, is it the same time zone?
But the sun rises slightly earlier in Poland,
There you
like
go.
by whole minutes.
That's disruptive.
Yeah.
Okay, well, the Houndmaster comes down. Very expected. And I think you just push. There's no reason to try to play the catch-up game on the board.
Let him deal with that.
Yeah.
The thing is, he absolutely can deal with that.
Yeah.
And we'll definitely see that as well.
Now, would you tap to potentially keep Lotheb in the following turn? Because most likely the Iron Beak Owl will help you push through.
I would tap to try to get
And then you Soulfire.
Abuse the
follow it up.
Surgeon.
Oh, Abusive Sergeant. Okay. Well, I thought he was going to Owl and
Yeah,
Soulfire.
I think you have to owl that.
Yeah.
It seems it's so owlable.
Yeah.
It's double silence.
That is an adjective I can get behind.
What? I think you owl here. I think you Soulfire this 4/3. Just remove
Right.
their board as much as possible. Yeah, he still has a beast out, but one of the things about removing a beast, especially this early in the game, is Houndmaster, and that's one of them right there. Does he have a second one? Probably not. Is he going to use a kill command on me? Are you really doing that on like turn 5? You're going to use a kill command on me? Go ahead.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
your move. Do it.
I guess this is obvious. And you really want to Soulfire here. And you don't want to discard Lotheb. And
Okay.
Leopard
Leopard Gnome.
Imps.
Actually, Leopard Gnome's the better discard by far.
Yeah.
Like, Voidwalker can be really important if, like, a high main's out and that's the only thing.
You can even stop the bow.
It's true.
Yeah,
Second bow.
he does a lot for you.
does.
The Leopard Gnome is not the important card in the mid game in this
Sorry,
matchup
Nimsh.
for.
Oh, come on. Leopard Imps is important. It's 2 points of damage.
You missed an opportunity to use Leopard Gnome as the killing blow. Instead, you used it, like, right before the Spectral Spiders, and I was highly disappointed.
I think there was no way to do it.
Yeah, he couldn't actually lethal with it because he had to attack with
Yeah, I
his,
had to attack with it.
with the spiders.
If I would
Interface.
do it in a different order, I would be like one of the.
We're going to go back to the VOD right after this cast, and I'll
Sure.
show you.
Literally Huffer.
Yes. And it's surprisingly
actually,
pretty strong on the board. No, he
Oh no, he had to have the Leopard Gnome die for the extra 2 damage.
He could have just attacked the face with the Leopard Gnome for the 2 damage.
No, because he needed the 2 from the 2 spider tokens and the 2 from the Leopard Gnome.
I mean, the Leopard Gnome can attack the face, whether it dies or...
No, I
attacks the
had
face.
to deal 2 points of damage with Leopard Gnome and then deal 2 more from it dying.
I'll show you. I'll show you.
We'll
Sure,
show you,
Frodan.
Frodan.
I'll show you how to
Sure,
BM finish. I'm not good at many things about Hearthstone, but I know how to BM finish.
Well, looks like we had a Huffer during
Yeah.
that conversation, which
Yeah.
is always a strong.
Wow, that's a pretty
Strong
good
roll.
draw. The Direwolf
Yeah.
Alpha gives him the trade. It gives him a 4/4, kills off the Huffer. You can't
Wow,
ask for
yeah.
much more.
That's a really nice
That's
card.
insane.
You can still play the
That's
Voidwalker.
literally Direwolf Alpha. Follow-up joke to Nim just come.
That is literally Direwolf Alpha. It's a great quote.
The level of our jokes is just going lower and lower.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd play that.
The placement is placement important?
And
I agree
I would
with
place
you.
it on the right because there is a small chance that we see an explosive trap. Well, I guess that would kill the
don't
Direwolf
know.
Alpha too, so I guess that actually wouldn't matter.
We've seen a lot of Alesh's Hunter, and I'm sure if Trump kept his ear to the ground, he's been watching most of the games. And
Yeah,
realized
there's
it's not
none of these
explosive.
hunters have had explosive trap as of
Right.
yet. So.
And there's been scenarios where like mad scientist pulls like traps, and there's just like no cards left in the hunter deck to pull anything else. So.
Alesh in the bind, by the way, his hand is not exciting at all. What can you do? It's just playing a haunted creeper, kill command.
I guess you
spider.
flare first to see.
Yeah,
what
you
draw.
do. I mean, I'm like you flare. You only flare if you're sure that you won't be.
Thing is,
using mana.
yeah, you do have to flare, and almost 100% of the time you're going to go like Haunted Creeper Kill Command or Mad Scientist Hunter's Mark Kill Command, I think.
Actually, now that you have Direwolf Alpha, Mad Scientist is a high priority because I thought you get the Snake Trap, and then, well, I guess he's.
Thing is, I think he needs to prevent
Yeah.
some of this damage.
Yeah,
That
that's
5
true.
is too much right there, or that's 4 extra damage that was out.
Another Direwolf Alpha. So you probably play Direwolf and Dark Iron. Or are we afraid of any spells right now? You've just seen a kill command.
I think that's a better play, actually.
I like
Direwolf-
denying Unleash the Hounds.
Yeah.
Oh, you want to deny and
Because your opponent, by playing minions, is not catching up. That is not how he's going to catch up here. He has to play a spell to catch up.
You
So I
are-
would love to see that play.
You are maximizing your damage this turn, not to mention playing better on curve. But, you know, I can get behind Lotheb.
Yeah, the thing is, like, you are setting yourself up for lethal and next turn. Like,
That's
if
true.
this board is not getting cleared, you just win because of Lotheb.
Are you not doing the same with Lotheb, though?
Snake Trap is just
Because-
smiling at him.
Yeah, no, I think this turn he had to do an Unleash play. I think that's really the only way back into this game, and
Yeah.
Lotheb would have denied that.
Lotheb's
So
it's like you gain 4 extra damage this turn
Yeah.
from the Direwolf and the thing, but you gain 5 that you can backload
next turn,
for the next
yeah.
turn and still add this extra damage with the buffs immediately. So
He's dead on board, by the way.
That's
Like,
it.
He can't handle this. There is
Wow.
no way.
Game 3 is done, and well, that was a quick one again. You know, Trump series have been 3-0, 0-3, 3-0.
wow,
It's-
he's very decisive one way or the
It's
other.
very
Yeah.
good that he studied the games.
Yeah, I think he made really good.
He
analysis
prepared
on
himself
stuff.
for, yeah.
Well, it was certainly very well played by Trump. You know,
Yeah,
I personally, I think I